Okay, so before we get started painting, we need to find an object. You're going to be finding lots of different objects around the house, maybe in your tool shed, and painting them to look realistic. So the secret to your success is going to be painting little objects from around the house or your garage over and over and over, all kinds of objects, practicing the realism techniques for color mixing. So if not daily, at least once a week will really help you skyrocket your skills. You don't always have to have a setup like this. I have this still life box that I made, and this is actually Mark Carter's still life box, and you can find his video. I'll link it down below. This is the best still life box, shadow box design I've ever seen. And so this is what I made for my studio. So keep in mind, you don't always have to have a still life box set up. If you set it up in front of a window, it works just fine. You just want to have some directional light. And so what I'll do is actually, I'm going to put these maracas here, and I'm going to turn the lights off and close the blinds, and we're going to put some directional light on it. So you can just play with the shadows. You can see the cast shadows get more elongated and dramatic as I move this directional light around. I can probably get it a little closer, although it gets a little bit washed out with the color. If you get a little bit too close, you lose a lot of the form that way. So what you want to do is just take the light, oops, and get a little bit farther away, not so, whoops, now my thing is wanting to move. All right, so not so far away. I like how the light and shadow are working here. So now I can play with arranging them. Let's see here. I'm actually watching a TV screen over there that is showing me what you're seeing on camera. Ooh, I kind of like that because I've got a passageway here for that light to shine through behind. I'm going to remove this one, and I'll maybe if it will stay. Sometimes you have to get creative with how you can make your objects stay put. Well, all right, so maybe if I just tilt it like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we've got these elongated cast shadows. We've got some light coming through the bottom here. That's kind of interesting. And I can see areas of highlights and shadows. I've got different areas of dark red and light red. These colors right here are mostly in the shadows, as opposed to these colors, which are all in the light. So I've got some reflective light here, which is neat. That's fun to do in the painting because if you'll notice right here, this is all a cast shadow, but we've got the light bouncing off of the yellow, and we've got some reflective light here in the cast shadow. So I'm liking this setup, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a snapshot with the phone, and then I'm going to talk to you about cropping the photo to the proportion size of your canvas. That's really important, and that'll be the next step.